I'm William McDonough. I'm coming to you from London, England, and I'm here to talk about ICO and why it's so important. Collecting things that have come through the production system, through customers and consumers for reuse is a critical part of a cradle-to-cradle world. Right now, we have cradle-to-grave, and we throw things away, and they end up in the landfills or in incinerators, or otherwise lost to the use and benefit of society. But if old clothing, shoes, and things like that could be systematically collected and the materials reutilized for objects of human purpose, we realize that this is the beginning of a revolution in the making and the use of things. As a designer, I work with a German chemist, Michael Braungart, and we've created cradle-to-cradle thinking, a way of designing things that are safe and healthy for all generations. But a critical part beyond the chemistry of safe materials and safe dyes, mordants, finishes, polishes, and the materials that we use to make our products is the question of how do we have the next use? And this is not closed-loop design, because we're not simply bringing things back to what they were before. These materials are moving on to a new use. And if we can design things that are safe for soil or safe to go back to industry, it's marvelous. Only if we get them back to the soil and back to industry. For other things, like textiles that may be combinations of polyester, cotton, wool, ramie, various things, we need other uses that can honor the fact that these materials can be reused even if they're not perfect soil or perfect technical nutrition. So ICO is one of the most important initiatives in the world because it sends the signal that materials are going to be going through reuse cycles. It's not a closed loop because it's not closed. These are open systems. And as we've discovered with life itself, it thrives on growth, on free income from the sun, but it also thrives on an open system of chemicals operating for the benefit of the organisms, in this case, human beings, and our reproduction. It's about our health, and it's our enjoyment of beneficial products over generations. ICO is a significant part of that idea, especially in the area of clothing, shoes, and things like that can be reutilized for the benefit of humanity. So I applaud ICO for initiating, instigating, and promulgating the clothing collection programs that allow us to take these materials, redesign them because we realize they may sometime be used again and again as materials, and then reutilize them, renew them, and regenerate with them. So, welcome to the world of cradle to cradle and the future of industry, where materials are not just designed from now on to be safe and healthy, but to have logistics built into the products themselves so that we know where they come from, where they go, and we learn what's next in what we do now. And I think that's the key message. What's next is what's next. Welcome to the world of ICO.